The Ninth Gate is a mystery about a book, a puzzle, and summoning the devil. For a story about the occult, there are no overt symbols of Western religion. The single fleeting mention of the Bible is when it's described as a wager put on a bet. There are other ways to put religious lore into the film. We know little about Dean Corso. The film doesn't talk about his past or a mention of family. He eats alone, his choice of cuisine selective. But we can learn about him through his sins. Here's a description of each of them, starting with the most obvious, finishing the list with the most obscure. These are Dean Corso's 7 deadly sins. Number 1. Greed. Christianity reserved its sins solely for the pursuit and rapturous desire for material possessions. In this case, money. Corso was all about the money. He didn't mind cheating others when given the chance. A sizable check from Balkan pushed Corso's morals, what he would and would not do. With a slip of paper, what was legal and what was not suddenly became less important. Balkan promised to double Corso's pay if he did a good job. When Corso told Balkan he wanted out, Balkan offered him even more just to keep him from quitting. He trapped himself with his own greed, ignoring the growing body count. Corso was all about his percentage, and his loyalty could be bought for hard cash. Number 2. Lust. While Corso didn't express intense longing for money, sex, or power, he did succumb to Liana. When she tried to seduce the 9 gates of the Kingdom of Shadows out of him, Corso played Liana, having the book hidden out of her reach. His sinister yet playful ploy on Liana came with a price. Corso got a glimpse of what sort of woman, sort of creature, Liana Telfer was. Late in the film, the girl makes her advances on Corso. Corso's lust brought out the worst in people and helped conjure the devil. Number 3. Gluttony. Overindulgence was a sin, especially if it withheld from the needy. Corso is introduced with a drink in hand while on the job. He drinks a lot. He's an obsessive smoker too. When under pressure, he smokes and drinks. When relaxing, he smokes and drinks. While he might not have gotten drunk or set his bed on fire, it hit him pretty hard in other ways. Gluttony is also described as selfishness. Is Corso selfish? He's seen given drinks, cigarettes, and peace offerings. When he walks into Balkan's tower, he's approached by beggars, but he refuses them. Overlooked as trivial, the scene means much more and foreshadows Corso's damnation. Number 4. Wrath. Described as uncontrolled feelings of anger and rage, Corso is a pretty level-headed man. He doesn't show too much emotion, but when given a chance, Corso acts out his wrath, his sense of justice. He unleashes on Liana's bodyguard even when he's out cold. The girl mentions that she didn't think he had it in him. Corso also shoots Balkan when Balkan was on fire. Perhaps it was mercy that only made his sin more powerful and more seductive. Number 5. Envy. A common type of envy is a resentfulness desire of others for their possessions or status. Dean Corso didn't exhibit hatred or jealousy. He did show admiration, such as Baroness Kessler's book collection. But there is another type of envy, one that experiences joy in another's sorrow. When Corso bumps into a competitor at the elevator, he flaunts his collection of Don Quixote. Corso is called out, unscrupulous, thoroughly unscrupulous, he's told, but he isn't bothered one least bit. Number 6. Pride. Considered the most serious of sins, it's the devil's most prominent trait. In its most destructive cases, it makes one believe he or she is more divine at the expense of accomplishments of others. Corso shows pride in the film's most final moments. While not a believer, he takes possession of all drawings, pursued by many others. He enters the 9th gate because he can. If summoning the devil requires a sin, pride would be the devil's most preferred choice. Before we get to our final sin, like, share, or subscribe if you enjoy this video. Write a comment below what you think is the most interesting about the 9th gate. Number 7. Sloth. Sloth is the most difficult sin to define. It's more than simple laziness, but sluggishness of the mind. Dean Corso is a very inquisitive fellow and asks many questions. Even his name in Italian means runner. Could this be the one sin he stands above? There is that one scene, early, where his behavior oddly stands out. We see Corso asleep during Balkan's lecture, and it's not because of his job. Corso tells Balkan he sleeps like a baby, While Balkan freely gives his time to educate others, Corso is clearly not interested. This moment seems to add nothing to the story other than showing Corso enjoying the sin. Let me know if you enjoy this video. I'll be making more about the Ninth Gate and its interesting characters. This is Mr. G of Synergy saying, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Check out other videos on the channel. Thanks for watching.